Hello my friends, today we're going to make a graduation card and we're going to focus on this stamp set from Stampin' Up! Called Up, Up, and Away, and this was just a little dollar set I got from Michaels. So here we're just going to make a scene, and I'm using some scrap designer paper that's this light green color, and I'm just freehand cutting it into a hillside type shape. And you can just ignore those blue clouds there. That was my attempt to use painter's tape as masks, but it did not work. So anyway, on this hillside, I wanted to add the look of little flowers. So I'm using this period from this alphabet set from Lawn Fawn. I'm using some orange ink, and I'm just literally pouncing it randomly all over this hillside. So you'll get different shades of the orange. And I'm just really going up and down randomly, as you see there. And then I just took a sponge with the same ink color and lightly sponged the top as well. So I felt the hillside was a bit too thick, so I trimmed it down. And then here are my real masks of the cloud. I just used some post-it notes instead of the painter's tape. And now I'm using some Baja Breeze Stampin' Up! Ink and a sponge to create my sky. So I stamped those clouds on the post-it note that had an all-over stickiness, and then I just cut them out to make my mask. And then here's my hillside there. Just wanted to get a feel to make sure I colored enough. And then now I'm just peeling off these masks of the clouds to get white clouds in the sky. Okay, so there's my scene, and now I'm going to start oh, let me finish. I have to adhere the hillside down on the bottom, and then we'll start working on the air balloons. So now we're going to begin with the balloons. So I'm using my white little scrap papers, as you see here, just trying to use up my scraps. I'm taking the solid image of the balloon and I'm stamping it in multiple colors. And as you can see there with the orange, it was too dark, so I stamped it off once. And then here I'm stamping it full strength to see if I liked that color, and then I'm stamping it one more time to get a lighter color as well. So here I'm just going to use my Stamp-A-Majig to get the pattern stamp lined up perfectly. So here's that plaid pattern. I just butt it up to the corner of the jig, and then I line up the pattern where I want it on my image, and then I take the jig and line up that corner again. I move that sheet, and then I ink up my stamp, and then I butt up the acrylic block into the jig and then stamp straight up and down. And that'll line up my image perfectly. So I did this for each balloon. I didn't want to show you all of it. It took a little bit of time, but I just wanted to let you see. Here I got to stamp twice because my gray ink was drying out. And then here I did it again with the darker orange on top of the lighter orange. And then I did the same technique with the Stamp-A-Majig and the little basket. And then I just cut these 3 balloons out. And then I'm just gluing these 2 lower balloons down just directly to the card. And then for a little bit of dimension, I'm going to use my dimensionals to adhere this middle balloon. So there's my scene. I'm using my Stamp-A-Majig again for the sentiment. And then I'm also going to use my favorite Hero Art stamp that says congratulations. And I'm just stamping it on my jig again. And I'm going to stamp that on the inside of my card. So here is my finished card on the inside, and here's the outside. Very simple. Just took a few steps. But a simple graduation card. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.